Good evening, my family members, my brothers and sisters, my friends, and today I just wanna make it more. Uh, this is my life, obviously, So I wanna put it in a context, chronologically and factually correct. Well, because this has been sometimes really there is nothing as good as being healthy, my friend. When you have all your power on, everything is nothing compares with that. So today, I'll speak about what was going on in my life, all this nearly 30 years since I came to this country in the UK. So I'll go back in my country when I was little, so we had a hotel called Mercom Hotel, still is our family hotel. So Mercom Hotel, we had this garden, a patio, patio garden. So we had this flower, rose flower, really red rose, okay, and white rose flower, very nice smelling fragrance. You can smell it from far away, okay. So that's rose flower, okay. Mark it. And so when I came into this country, so Rose is really beautiful, Rose, my friend. He love a woman. You give her rose flower, and she will say no to you. She will never say no to you. So we had a really lovely rose, apple, peach in our garden, in our hotel. Okay, so that rose, because I'm making it for a reason. So after I graduate and I finish school, after I had some kind of employment, this coffee making at Hayes Gallery in London Bridge for nearly 8 months, 9 months, and the one lady, black lady, I think maybe some Congo or maybe Zaire. She's one of these francophone lady, black girl called Rosie. Okay, she was a supervisor under an Ethiopian guy called Benjamin Biniam. Okay, so this Rosie, or Biniam, by the way, he just used stealing too much, smoke and everything, So this Rosie, I think they did it for a reason, because we had rose in our garden, in our hotel back in our day, okay? Mark that, okay? So I left it and I got an employment with the NHS, okay? Well, it's a long story because I'm not gonna keep repeating everything. So, I got employment for Alfred Hospital as a junior, kind of clerical administration in a busy ward. So they put me into depression, it's a systematic, try to take your power, your self-confidence, So they make you always dependent. So you're gonna be customer for the NHS for the rest of your life. So one of the guys who, well, I cannot say just helping me, obviously. I'm extremely very confident guy, as you can see my English and my everything. I did very well in the interview. So Daniel Beletse and this guy called Rosane, I think he grown up in Bashar Asmara, but his parents are from Smajana around Sanafe. So Rosane, okay? Rose in our garden. Rosane, Rose, okay? So they just gave me that advice how to answer the interview, to do all this clinic booking, the medical record and everything, So Rosane, okay? So some years down the line, I came to South Mosley Mental Hospital as an analyst. Okay, it was band 5, the scale of the job. So the manager was Rosie Peregrine, very tall. What we still friends, no bad against her. So Rosie Peregrine, she was my line manager. Okay. So still Rosie from Rosane. Rosie had stayed at Sabak Says Gallery, black lady, Francophone, Rosie Peregrine, okay? So that is Rosie, okay? So it's really extremely this is systematic kind of artificial intelligence in art, in politics, how to manage people, okay? So I finished that employment. I worked there for nearly 1 year and 4 months, or maybe 5 months. So I went to North and Eastern Commissioning supporting as band 7 scale, kind of like the NHS middle management. Okay. So the line manager was called Rosie Martin. Okay, from Rosie, I mean Rezene, Rosie Starbucks, Rosie South Muslim Hospital, Mental Hospital, and Rosie Martin at North and Eastern Commission Support Unit. She was my line manager. Okay, so she had that fake teeth, that artificial teeth, and so like they just kick you from one person to the next. Okay, so this artificial intelligence. Okay, virtual reality game war. Okay, like they play with your mind, like because Rose is really beautiful, isn't it? Rose, nice fragrance from our patio garden in our hotel, like so you always try to associate everything beautiful about it. Okay, about every name, Rosie, Rosanne, like so our neighbor lady was called Rosina, from Rosie to Rosina, like just rounding up, like mathematics. Okay. So this that's Fallet Agregar. Brigadier Hamur, his mom is called Rosina, Wizard Rosina, okay? A little bit kind of shortish, the same height like her husband, with a guy, like, I think you wouldn't call them pygmy, like, pygmy or dinky, like, all these ancient Egyptians had, like, but they're dwarf, obviously, dinky, okay? Pygmy, okay? Sorry, not in a negative way, like, sometimes you just have to tell people, like, they try to outsmart you, you just have to tell them how it is, right on their face, okay? So, at the Rosina, the Rosina, Rosina, Rosene, Rosie, Rose, flower, rose. Okay? Are you marking it? So, my wife, well, shall I say ex? My wife, friend is called Rosina again. Rosie to Rosina. That namesake kind of like an association, like we try to round them up like mathematics, round up to decimal points. Okay. So Rosina, two ladies. Rosina is Rita, my wife, very close friend. She's from around Sarai. There's another Rosina somewhere around our neighbor. They will never leave me alone, my friend. They want to devour me with love, like devour. Hello, baby. Hello, I'm Rosie. I'm Rosina. Well, that's English, and I'm Tigrinya, Rosina. Smile, okay? So this Rosina, she did that face mask, face painting for my daughter, a butterfly face when she was little, maybe 1 year old, when we were living somewhere in Stockholm, okay? So these people, they will never leave you, my friend. This is encirclement, okay? So that's so we have this this Brigadier Hamur, kind of, this is political management art, in a very smart way. It was trying to be so lovely, cozy, and huggy, and they pretend as if they like it, but systematically, my friend, they're slashing your way, So because this is very important, like when I was working for a free hospital, I was dating this petite girl, very beautiful lady, like, not to be honest, like her name was Asmarat Kidane. That time she wasn't a doctor, she was doing her PhD thesis kind of for biomedical science, So we went on a dating. Well, nothing happened, like, obviously. I think she was extremely beautiful, very thin lips, but very sweet, to be honest, like, very petite, short. I used to tease her, like, she looks like she was looking like this Asmara teacher, graduated with the red kind of jumper, very sweet lady, to be honest, like, very clever intellectually, long hair, very sweet, to be honest, like, I think she was playing games, I'm not 100% sure. She was much older than me, but the first time I met her at Royal Free Hospital, I said, oh my goodness, this girl is very beautiful, like, very clever girl. Anyway, she was playing game, never mind. So we went to somewhere in Swiss Cottage. Was it Swiss Cottage or St. John's Wood, kind of that area? We went to this shopping center. So dating, there was this little pub, very big, spacious pub, and we went out from there, and we want to have some dinner evening. So we went to this Mexican restaurant in the shopping center. So I did order that Mexican burger with jalapeno. I don't know how you pronounce it. So that was a burger, my friend. Market this burger. This country, like these people, like they always try to associate with something else. Okay, so that's a burger, number one. So when I came to an employment at South Mosley Mental Hospital, obviously, as I said earlier, my line manager was called Rosie Peregrine. Okay, so my daughter was, I think it was her first christening. I'm not 100% sure, 2011 or something. We went in a pub, kind of like a celebration. So I did order burger. So the burger, so that was in Denmark Hill, okay, somewhere in Cambodia. So the burger was so so fat, so big, really like very satisfying kind of thing. Like, so it had cheese and everything, jalapeno, the same kind of like the same copy replica as what I had with Asmarat. Now she's a doctor, Dr. Asmarat Kidane. She's from somewhere, her parents are from Gura. They come high, okay? So that is a burger. Number two, okay? Well, I mean, they try to play it as a politics, my friend. Like, they try to play with your mind. They spin you, okay? So this burger, okay? So what we had recently was, oh, I forgot, by the way. So this has founded Agurgur, obviously his brother Marhawi is married to my sister. So his brother name was Amani, and he's a little bit younger than me. So he did his biomedical science in Sudan. So he made friendship with my ex-friend who used to live with me at YMCA, a very short guy. His name was Eob Gobranubus. He's a pathology biomedical science. He's a pathology manager somewhere in NHS, okay? So obviously this guy, I think he met him through Facebook. He doesn't know nothing about him. Like, obviously he wants to get at me, my friend. So I was seeing my Facebook friend, and then you guys have got common friends. And I said, who? Amani is a guy, and you're Gobranubus, okay? So very clever, okay? Because I mean, he wants to know everything what I'm doing in this country. So they try to micromanage you remotely from somewhere in Africa, Sudan, Uganda, Eritrea, Juba, like, very clever. So this is Agurgur. That's fun at Agurgur. Brigade Hamadu brother, okay? Older brother. So my sister is married to his brother called Marhawi. So we have this cycle champion so called Marhaw Kudus, Marhaw